Night Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Logan Webb. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup move. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And there's a foul ball. Righty to the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. And it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder,
Juan Soto now. Big time power. Soto batting second in today's lineup, and he's a former home run derby champ. The 0-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Chapman brings it in. Then there's one down. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Lined into left center. Base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And a pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two on, one out. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Webb tossed to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's Stanton now.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
And that one fouled off. Torres at third. Rizzo at first. 2 out of the inning. Bounce to the left side. Whips it across. And they take care of Stanton for the out. Third out. Yanks strand a pair. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in New York, today's starting pitcher, Garrett Cole. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. That clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with two strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. And there's a ball.
1-0.
Next offering way upstairs. One out, bases empty. And another ball.
3-0.
There's a strike, and now 3-1.
3-1.
One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Kicks and deals. Hit in the air, left field. Verdugo gets under it. Hooks it away for the out. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Two outs, base is empty. Swings and misses, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Giants go down quietly, scoreless after one. we're back. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Oh, Boog, a lot has changed for this kid from the Bahamas. Jazz was signed by the Diamondbacks as a free agent for $200,000. 4 years later, he's traded to Miami and played for the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp before getting his call to the big leagues. He's a player on the rise.
Kicks and fires. Little chopper rolls foul. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Righty delivers. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Line drive.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball to the right side. A sliding stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. The technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
And now, Austin Wells. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Michael Conforto. The right-hander back to work. Swings through that.
0-1.
The pitch. That misses, and it's 1-2.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. But here is Matt Chapman. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. Second inning here. No score. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Got him. Chapman is gone.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. And there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. Swings through that one.
No ball. One strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. And the right-hander deals. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A solo shot. And the Giants have the lead now. It's 1-0.
Can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. This one lifted in the air, left field, and it's foul. Bounce to the right. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in the Bronx, top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Alex Verdugo. Webb back to work. And a foul ball.
You know, these Yankees, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Got him swinging. In plenty of time. The first leadoff man retired. Here in the 3rd. Here's Gleyber Torres. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. And a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. And a strike to Gleyber.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Boog, as a hitter, there's a clear line between being aggressive at the plate in a good way, attacking pitches you can drive, and then being over-aggressive in a way that plays into the hands of the pitcher. You've got to have pitch recognition, and right there, just way too aggressive. And even though some of those pitches might have looked good coming in, you got to track them a little bit longer because not one of those 4 pitches was actually in the strike zone.
Here's Juan Soto. That one is absolutely belted. Banks off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
So, man aboard. Here comes Aaron Judge. And he's already singled in this game. First pitch misses. Right-hander kicks, deals.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
2-0 the count. Here it comes.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And that is in for a strike. And the count is 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Next offering is in for a strike. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. To the right side, Luciano throws to first in time. Judge out of the play, and that is the third out of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Giants 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back now in the Bronx, bottom of the inning, and now it's going to be Mike Yastrzemski. As he turns on the rubber here with that good live arm delivers. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And that one upstairs. Left-hand batter waits. Out to short. Volpe. Zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting number, second baseman.
Now Marco Luciano. Base hit, and that turns the lineup over.
Wastes no time there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage.
Rubber takes off. Ground ball left side. Jazz tosses to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Here's Wade now. Fly to left his first time. That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. It was so tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Now this is in the air down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Giants 1 and the Yankees nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Anthony Rizzo. The wide to kick the pitch. That one out to right. Gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Foul ball there. Stanton measures 6 feet 6 inches, 34-year-old vet, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. The wind and the pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one sliced foul. 2 outs. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Yanks go in order. Back for more from the Bronx. And here is Elliot Ramos. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
Wouldn't chase that time. The line of the pitch. That misses the zone. Ball 3. And there's a strike. And the 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Nabs it. Here's Matt Chapman. Struck out swinging his first time. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Swings and misses. That is strike 2. Headed down the line. Soto drifts towards it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Got him looking. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but it certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked in.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Giants 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, we go to the top of the 5th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. Webb back to work. Line drive, and there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The catcher, number 28,
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1.
1 ball.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. At the belt and fires.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The Giants leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. Fouled off. He was late.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And he deals. Swing and a chopper. Luciano fires over to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing, almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play, have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
And that one fouled off.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Runner edges away at second. Lifted in the air, right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
So the batting order turns over. Here is Gleyber Torres. 1 for 2. On the ground. Chapman over to first in time. That's out number 3. 1 left for the Yankees. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in New York, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Patrick Bailey. The pitch. Rips that one to right. Brings it in. 1 down.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. 0 for 1 so far. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. That one drilled left field. Verdugo going back on this one. And that one is out of here. He sends a rocket to left. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
They put a good swing on it, but the box score might want to credit the win for that home run. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
1 out, base is empty. And up next for the Giants, Marco Luciano. That one in there across the letters.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt a shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. And that one hammered way back there. It bangs off the wall. And he's got a double. And in scoring position with 2 away. And now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Verdugo ranging back, pulls it in on the warning track. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further, and it's 2-0. Back in New York, leading off, Juan Soto.
Soto reached 500 walks faster than anyone in baseball history. This guy is a once-in-a-generation type player.
That one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Judge rips that one. And it one-hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double. And his second hit.
He was all over that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
One out, runner at second. And here is Anthony Rizzo. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Fires it to the plate. Tag, not in time. He scores. And they trail by one.
Picks himself up an RBI. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
One gone, runner at first. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Roll to short, could be two. Fitzgerald off balance feet, there's one, and that's two. So one run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Got a batter now, Elliot Ramos. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit.
And the pitch. This to third. And that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, you're trying to put me out of business, aren't you? And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Ramos on at first. Nobody out. In the air, left field. Verdugo makes the catch. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Goes over 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected off that and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
One strike.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. Swung on, belted. And they're on a double as it hits the fence. As a run scores.
That's such a frustrating play for an outfielder. You know you should make this play, but you never really had a chance because of the bad angle. What should have been an out turned out to be a double.
So up next, Patrick Bailey. Golden opportunity right here. That one missing inside.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
2 on, 1 out. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Chisholm snags it. That's out number 2.
No, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy up, pick him up.
Yastrzemski in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And that's in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And down on strikes he goes. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Giants 3 and the Yankees 1. Back at Yankee Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The right-hander back to work. Ground ball up the middle. Fitzgerald fires to first on the run. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. On the ground, 2 ball. The throw to second. Double play. But he can't seem to break through. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Bottom of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Marco Luciano. Pitch. Up and in, 1-0.
Well, these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, obviously, that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. And people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Jung-Hoo Lee now at the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. Right through there for a strike. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder. But he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. In the air, out towards right center. Soto settles under it and makes the catch. 2 away now.
Up next, Giants. The first baseman,
Lamont Wade Jr., the next Giant to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. And there's the strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And here it comes. Popped up left side. Rizzo sizes this one up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Giants 3 and the Yankees 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Taylor Rogers.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here comes a pitch. Verdugo at the plate now as he chases after that one. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Number 74 getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Rogers getting loose as well. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him way out front of the slurve. Back to the top of the lineup. Gleyber Torres up to hit. 1 for 3. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now here is Juan Soto. Fought off foul. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. It's a strikeout. Aaron Judge at the plate. This guy with light tower power.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Torres off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is outside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Tying run at the plate. That's in for a strike. And that's outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Anthony Rizzo in the on-deck circle. The tying run at the plate. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Great right the eye spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
And looking, that's a strikeout. So no runs here and a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Elliot Ramos. Cole back to work. In there at the knees. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Throws him with the heater at the knees.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. Got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And here is Michael Conforto. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Down the left field line, base hit. Man at first with one gone. Now it's Matt Chapman. He swings and fouls one off. Oh, one down. And that's in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. 2 out. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered here in this one. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
One strike.
That one catches the zone, and the count is 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Struck him out looking. One left for San Francisco as the lead remains 3-1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, number 74. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Check swing, no appeal.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now designated hitter.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Rizzo gets his lead at first with nobody out. Offering popped in the air, right field. Squeezes it, one away. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. That's ripped into the outfield, and there's a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
One down. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Move to first. Chisholm back easily. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Two on, one out. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Lifted in the air down the left side. That one gets down for a hit. Runner from third in to score. It's 3-2.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Next to hit, Austin Wells. And fouled off. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And the 0-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
You're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
So last chance for the Yankees. Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. That one the other way. A dive, he's got it to first. And that's the ball game. What a play to finish it.
Pressure packed in this final inning. Tying run on base. Great running and diving catch to rob the base hit and also prevent that run from scoring. What a great job. A lot of excitement in that dugout. It's going to carry into the clubhouse.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
First for the victorious Giants. 3 runs on 8